Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Jim Sandoval with Strategic Systems Group. Today I'm going to talk about some of the reasons why you should consider maybe moving from Dynamics GP to Dynamics 365 Business Central. Let's weigh the options. As an overview, what can Dynamics do for you? As a cloud-based platform, especially during these times, you can see the obvious advantages to being able to access your information remotely through any web-enabled device, including your desktop PC, laptop, tablet, or mobile device. All of your information is available to you here in the same interface as you would see anywhere else. It is not only a convenience now, it's an imperative to be able to have access to this information and be able to work away from the office environment. Embedded integration with Office 365. Microsoft integration with apps like Outlook and Excel allow you to use familiar tools to manipulate your data, communicate with people, and keep track of tasks and other information. The ability to access client documentation information through Outlook instantly from a phone app is obviously useful for your sales team, as well as your accounting personnel having access to all of your database information through Excel, and not only be able to view that information, but actually update that information in Excel and re-upload that into your own database. Integration is one of the key focuses that Microsoft has for Dynamics as far as utility throughout your entire office, throughout your entire team. The power of full integration allows you to leverage data across a full array of Microsoft Dynamics 365 products. Things like sales, customer service, marketing, and talent can greatly improve your efficiency by providing a platform to serve your business as a whole. Access to extensions via AppSource with a robust selection of third-party extensions to help you with your specific needs. As well as a Microsoft Power Platform that gives you the ability to build your own apps to tailor your applications and expand your business capabilities. Further extended by your BC solution using Power Apps development tools to create online solutions that are right for you. They can also create automation tools that can streamline your business. Advanced proactive analytics, leveraging Power BI allows you to make better business decisions by having access to vital information on your configurable dashboard. I'm going to provide a few examples of how this predictive analysis can actually help your business. Migration has just been made easier with a new migration tool, and it's been offered in the latest Dynamics 365 Business Central offering, and we'll go over some of the features of that as well. The Azure Cloud. Microsoft 365 Business Central is a cloud-based application right out of the box, working off secure Azure Cloud natively. The obvious cost benefit of not having to maintain an on-prem server or pay a third-party hosting service is only a tip of the iceberg. As a pure SaaS, software as service offering, Business Central means your system will always be current, allowing you to take advantage of the latest technology while reducing ongoing upgrade costs. All this happens in the background and does not disrupt your business. The ability to access your information anywhere. Not only can your officers, managers, and accountants access information easily and remotely through any device, you can also configure user roles for field sales or technical support using the mobile app without having to purchase other devices or forcing your team to access a laptop at any given time. Microsoft 365 Business Central is designed to work as a web application and as a Microsoft application. Because it is intended to be used across multiple platforms using a similar interface design as Microsoft Office, the application is intuitive and easy to learn compared to other static interfaces. Embedded integration with Office 365 is seamless. Dynamics is built upon the same platform as Office, which allows the two software suites to function together out of the box. While integration with products like Outlook and Excel are self-explanatory, integration with products like Teams can allow you to manage productivity in functions like sales and projects. Your ability to bring your team together to collaborate and share information over these platforms can greatly improve your productivity. Everything feels the same. The ability to work and intuit your interactions with your software is a key component to productivity and employee satisfaction. Business Central has the same design philosophy as all other Microsoft applications, including Office. This speeds up training and encourages employees to leverage the full functionality of your business solution. The power of full integration. Microsoft Dynamics 365 is a very powerful tool out of the box. Just because of its very nature, it'll actually give you all kinds of applications and all kinds of functionality that you need to run your business. Like sales. If you use Dynamics 365 for sales or customer engagement, it lets you access data in sales from Business Central and from Outlook, integrating both databases together and allowing you to put information in Dynamics or actually even alter that information through Outlook if things change. You can work with and synchronize data with both services and such as customers, contacts, and sales information are readily available on both platforms. Customer service. The relationship management features of Business Central help you manage and support your sales efforts. With these features, you can have access to complete and accurate information so you can focus your interactions on preferred customer contact segments. Service. Providing ongoing service to customers is an important part of any business. Business Central provides a set of tools to help. These tools are designed to support repair shop and field service operations and can be used in business scenarios such as complex customer service, distribution systems, industrial service environments with bills of material and high volume dispatching of service technicians with requirements for spare parts and management. Relationship management. Good sales and marketing practices are all about how to make the best decisions in the right time, right? Business Central provides precise and timely overview of your contact information so that you can serve your prospective customers more efficiently and increase customer satisfaction. As additional metrics, Business Central will also give you all kinds of real-time data on customer purchases, customer returns, and all other customer activities at a glance. Project and manufacturing. Dynamics can also move your business forward with extremely robust options for complex projects to high-end manufacturing. All these roles are part of an integrated all-in-one solution, never having to move from one software solution to another, or even individual apps within one solution, is key to making sure that your team is as productive as it could possibly be. Extensions and ISVs. The development and use of ISVs in GPA is perhaps the single greatest reason for its longevity. It allows for companies who have a very specific need to use an ISV to create custom environments and tasks. Microsoft has gone to great lengths to accelerate cloud adoptions and bring their products to AppSource. Microsoft has active engagement with the top 15 GP ISVs and are seeking out more ISVs with industry solutions to fill functionality gaps. The Microsoft Power Platform, which includes Power BI, Power Apps, and Flow, can be brought to bear to bring an even higher level of customization. The goal was to build a platform not targeting technology experts, but for frontline workers and executives who see opportunities every day to create something better than the status quo. With this type of application, they're empowered to do anything they want to resolve the issue. It offers you what is called a AAA loop of analyze, act, and automate. This system allows users to gain insights from data, analyze, use that data to drive intelligent business processes via apps they build, act, and processes that they can automate to make those situations more convenient. Power BI is another benefit of Dynamics 365 Business Central right out of the box. Power BI is a self-service business intelligence solution that makes it easy to connect, analyze, and gain insight from the data that runs your business, wherever that data may be. Is it in the cloud, or is your data in your data center? Is it an Excel spreadsheet or a SharePoint list, an Oracle database, or an SAP or a Salesforce application, or any of the hundreds of other systems that are built-in support by Power, that have built-in support by the Power Platform? Power BI was the first Power Platform service delivered entering preview in January of 2015. In just 5 short years, Power BI has been adopted by tens of thousands of companies and millions of users. Every single month, the service has been updated and improved. Some of the service metrics today are just stunning. Power BI is available in 43 languages and is used across 18,000 cities spanning the globe. Nearly 10 petabytes of data are uploaded to the service each month, with more than 10 million report and dashboard queries executed against that data every hour on behalf of users. But insights without action are a little more than idle chatter. So while we're busy pushing towards general availability with Power BI, we're simultaneously creating the service that would make Power BI's insight actionable: Power Apps and Flow. Power Apps is a citizen application development platform. allowing anyone to build web and mobile applications without writing code. The natural connection between Power BI and Power Apps makes it effortless to put insights in the hands of maintenance workers, teachers, miners, and others in the front line. It's tailored and often task-specific applications that supercharge the productivity and make work perhaps a little less tedious. Flow. Robotic process automation, or RPA, is garnering a lot of interest and attention in the market, with pure play vendors raising enormous sums of money at astronomical valuations. By automating simple tasks, RPA solutions promise a lower cost while reducing errors. Microsoft Flow is an intelligent process automation service that goes beyond simple task automation, allowing non-technical users to automate complex business processes and workflows without complex IT deployment. Through a simple and intuitive interface, users can create automatic workflows that can be triggered by insights from Power BI, leveraged via apps built in Power Apps, and integrated with events from any of the hundreds of systems the Power Platform natively supports. The workflows run completely in the cloud and are fully managed by and secured by Microsoft. To sum that up, it's the power of three. Power BI, Power Apps, and Flow each represents best-of-breed solutions in their individual categories, but their combination as the Power Platform is a game changer without equal. Power BI unlocks insights and intelligence. Power Apps converts that intelligence into action through transformative applications built in record time. And Flow makes business process orchestration an easy point-and-click exercise, with further feedback to Power BI creating powerful systems of continuous improvement. Putting this power to analyze, act, and automate in the hands of individuals who know their business best, with built-in connectors to all these systems and sources of data in an organization, creates previously unimaginable transformation opportunities. It can sometimes be difficult to understand what Perspective Analytics can do for you. Here are some industry examples to help you understand the practical benefits of this technology. In manufacturing, Kronos is an enterprise manufacturing aircraft engine firm, burdened by mounting costs of equipment failures. The ability to proactively predict equipment failure by tapping the millions of signals being generated by machinery transforms their service operations and uptime. The failure predictions automatically create contextual work orders in the service management system, helping technicians proactively service the faltering parts before failure occurs. Their transformed and more profitable business now sells uptime instead of engines. For marketing, Kronos is a banking institution, designing a campaign to influence existing customers to invest in a newly launched financial instrument. They use predictive analytics to segment customers who are most likely to invest, using socio-demographic factors, their relationship with the bank, and how they interact with previous campaigns. The dynamic segment has the membership automatically fed by predictive engagement propensity. Predictive insights-led marketing automation has reduced marketing costs, improved marketing performance, and contributed to the success of the financial instrument. Sales. Kronos is an electric utilities company facing high levels of customer churn, as customers switch to competitors as soon as a more suited tariff is offered. Using predictive analytics, Kronos uses customer data like tariff, interactions, and demographics, etc., to predict customer churn, which is directly auctioned by the customer retention team, who proactively engage the customer to deliver more suitable tariffs. And an insight into exactly what factors influence customer churn serves as just a cherry on top. Integration with Power BI allows you to use your data, so you don't feel like you're running your business from the rearview mirror. You can look ahead and make better choices for your business. These insights are baked into Dynamics 365. Now for the big question. Let's just say something that I said actually piqued your interest, and you want to look at what Dynamics can do. One of the great things that we have in the very newest version of 2020 in Dynamics is a new migration tool that has been introduced in February. This migration tool is a wizard that allows you to transfer your information from GP to Dynamics seamlessly through one interface. Migrations no longer require upgrades to current versions of GP. Now you can migrate from GP 2015 on up. Before, you used to have the situation where you have to actually upgrade your GP to 2018 before transferring your data over to Dynamics. That is no longer the case. chart of accounts and all your data is now brought over. Segments are now being brought over as dimensions. So all of your segment information can be used in Dynamics 365 Business Central as they would be in GP. All of these segments are now moved into dimensions that are indices that can allow you to run reports for as many individual and customizable items as you want to using dimensions and segments. One of the most important things about the migration tool is that it's an ongoing migration, which means that it isn't just a drag and dump sort of situation. You will use the migration tool to move data from GP to Business Central, and you can continue to do that as you continuously use GP, and then simply move that transactional data to Business Central. This allows you to ease into the transition of using the new Business Central solution versus GP by allowing you to work in both for a limited time while a secure pipeline shares the information between the two databases. Here you can see the SMB migration acceleration roadmap that gives you an idea of all of the features that are being brought aboard to Business Central to help GP users more comfortably move over to the new solution. As you can see, the chart of accounts and segments dimensions that I've already mentioned, more GP versions available to migrate, which I've already mentioned, item enhancements to your inventory, ISV migrations, which is very interesting and very exciting, that you can actually port over your information from your ISVs into Dynamics as dimensions as well. BC Smart List Designer also will be available upcoming in for a preview in June that allow you to design smart lists just like you do in GP for BC. There are a bunch of other additive things like bank reconciliation checkbooks and outstanding transactions, open purchase orders, and fixed assets will now be brought over in the new October release. But as you can see, a more complete and universal migration is available now more than ever. Setting up the tool is pretty easy. The existing data replication tool is based on the Azure Data Factory. This update adds additional tables that are needed for the migration to be complete. One of the major challenges between migrating from any one database to another is making sure that you have enough tables or have the correct tables to transfer into. The Azure Data Factory actually does that for you. The setup process remains the same, but there will be a rebranding component and additional tables added to support a more streamlined migration. The migration tool also supports migrating data from installed extensions by default. With this update, administrators can use Azure Data Factory to connect their SQL Server database to Business Central Online tenant and bring their data across. This is done through a secured pipeline that is established between the two pieces of software that can be re-enabled at any moment in time. All segments will be ported over as dimensions, which can be queried for reports. Two primary segments must be listed for the initial migration. Other segments are reportable, but will not show on the default reports in BC, which will require some customization by creating new reports. ISV data can also be migrated as dimensions, and that data can later be accessed by extensions in BC, so you can simply use the data for reports. One of the most exciting things about the migration tool is that it's an ongoing migration. Moving to a new application could be a source of great anxiety, right? The migration tool takes this into account. This is not designed to be a drag and dump application. This means that you don't simply migrate your data, flip a switch, and then boom, everyone's using Business Central. The migration tool is designed for you to ease into the transition by creating a secure pipeline of data between GP and BC. You can schedule automatic migrations or do manual migrations of working data into BC at any time, syncing the data from GP to BC. This can allow you to keep using GP on an ongoing basis while you and your staff ease into Microsoft Dynamics 365. That way you can decide when you are ready to make that permanent switch. The migration tool itself is simply a wizard that will guide you through the process without need of too much technical support. It will not alter your GP data, but simply move it. This means anyone can get an evaluation license of BC, transfer the data, and evaluate BC with their own business data. So now that I've gone over some of the basics of what BC has to offer, let me leave you with some final thoughts. Why fix it if it isn't broken? This is the main thing I hear when I ask GP users about BC. To be honest, it's hard for me to come up with a reason for you to go to all the expense and time to move over to BC if the solution that you're using right now works well for you. But let me just leave you with this summation of thoughts that may entice you to at least maybe think about it. If you follow the money, Microsoft is backing Business Central. Although GP is still supported, the raw amount of resource being applied to BC is far greater than GP. This is a great indicator for what we'll be seeing in the future. Integration with Microsoft Office allows for a far more cohesive approach to the way your staff interacts with software. Everything looks, feels, acts according to the same design philosophy. This can be greatly improve your productivity and satisfaction within your team. Also, with so many things already being integrated, including sales and manufacturing, as part of Business Central, why have multiple applications where one will just do fine and your team can actually just access one piece of software to get everything that they need? Proactive analytics can be used to look forward and make better plans and choices for your business. You have tons and tons of data saved, but are you using it all? Proactive analytics with Power BI will allow you to use all of that information to set target goals and to create a more streamlined and efficient business. A large and growing list of ISV'S are ported over to BC as extensions. But by using Power Apps and Flow, companies can create applications customized for every aspect of their business and automate as much of their process as possible to free the business from frustrating repetitive tasks. The new migration tool can allow you to port your real-time data easily. You can use the tool to evaluate BC in a sandbox environment. You can actually see what your data would look like in BC and manipulate it and play with it, create reports, and see if this is an actual solution that works best for you. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope that this video has given you some reason to at least research and go out and look at other options that Microsoft Business Central might be able to provide to your business. Thank you so much and have a great day.